You may not realise it, but as we go through our day-to-day lives, with all the moments contained within those precious hours, there are times when we will interact with other people. In one way or another, human contact will be made. During these moments of direct communication, there are many subtle things taking place. Body language involving small movements, including eye contact and posture. By this, I mean the position in which you are seated or standing, whether or not your arms are folded or open. Another unnoticed action involves the valuing of another person. During any social interaction, there is always some sort of judgment taking place. We often describe this type of action as valuing. By this, we are not referring to a person's wealth, although at some point that will also be part of the process. In this particular sense, we are referring to someone's worth as a member of society. What is their social status? What value does that person have within the general population? These might sound like harsh judgments. However, they are always happening. Even during the simplest social interaction, some sort of judgment is taking place. We will often scrutinize each other by observing the smallest movements. Some of these observations will be made consciously, whilst others will be noted subconsciously. A good example of this type of interaction is when we meet someone for the first time. During those first moments of meeting someone that you've never met before, there will be many things taking place, both on the surface and underneath. The most obvious being someone's appearance, be it physical or from their general appearance, including the clothing they are wearing and the general self-care they seem to have for themselves. Many of these interactions are subtly hidden, but for most of us, despite their apparent hidden nature, they are the most important moments of all. These small displays of behaviour are often referred to as first impressions. For some reason, we rarely go back on the first impressions we have of someone. It is very hard to push aside something we immediately find annoying or off-putting about someone. It might be some form of survival that we have carried through since the early days of humans walking on the planet. Those first impressions are all we have to go on. It is vital that we make a quick decision as to whether or not it is safe to remain in that place, in that situation. Just like a wild animal trying to survive in a forest, we as humans must have had to do the same thing. Of course, these instincts do not go away. So you might say that the action of weighing up or judging someone based on first impressions is a throwback from our early days as a species. What is this person like? Can I trust them? Do I really want to spend more time with this person? This all may sound very harsh, but it goes on all the time. Most interactions between people are two-way, the observed and the projected, what one sees and what one shows. Quite often it is easy to forget just how important it is to concentrate on the showing, the demonstrating of one's worth. This might sound crude, but quite often it is necessary to sell oneself in a positive way. A good example of this comes about during a job interview. It is important to make sure that you put yourself forward in the most positive way without distracting the other person with modesty. It is possible to be too modest when we are talking about our own personal accomplishments. A job interview is your moment to shine. Imagine yourself as a shop window, putting all of your best things at the front so as to tempt the customers into your business. The same thing is happening during a job interview. Try not to sell yourself short. This phrase refers to being cautious about expressing your positive attributes. Let the other person know exactly who you are and what you are capable of. This moment may never come again. This is your opportunity to make the change you have always wanted. Remember, a hidden light will never be seen. Whilst modesty is often regarded as a noble thing, it can also hold you back. In general day-to-day life, there will be moments when we have to assert ourselves to make sure others around us know who we are and what we are capable of. This rule applies to everyone, to me, to you, to all of us. Never sell yourself short. Most successful people will agree that there is no point in hiding your light under a bushel if you are trying to improve yourself. Please don't get the wrong impression of what I'm saying. I'm not encouraging you to go out and boast or show off. What I am saying is that sometimes there are situations where a positive perception of someone must be seen, and it is up to you to make sure it is both observed and noted. As much as I dislike the concept, first impressions do count. They are important. From the way you dress to what you have to offer as a person. Never, and I mean never, sell yourself short. Words used in today's lesson. Posture, the position of a person whilst standing or sitting. To do something consciously means you know you are doing it. If you are doing something subconsciously or unconsciously, you are doing that thing without realizing. To weigh up something, to decide on something, normally by judging it from its appearance or how you generally feel about that thing. Modest. To be modest means to hide your value. You are hiding your true abilities for fear of appearing arrogant.